good people. This is your goat Minyari coming to you from the fantastical world of Chimeraland. And for this stream, we are going to talk about how to gain power. So I'm going to open up the user interface here, and the first thing that we're going to, I broke out my cursor app here, we're going to go into the menu up here and click on let me move this guy over. Alright, so we're going to go up to the user menu here, and we're going to click on character. And down here in the bottom corner, you see power. That's my Chimeraland power currently. Now, there are several ways to gain power. Some of these are deserving of an entirely independent stream, and so I will not go fully into depth with them at this point, but I will touch on them briefly. One of the first ways is going to be your stars. So you click on that button and it's going to open up your constellations, basically. And you earn through, actually I'll close this out and take us to, through the spirit orb, you can research, and I'm not near my spirit orb, so we're not going to do that. You can research observatory and earn more stars. And so that would show up here in your star chart. And up here in the top corner, it tells you how many stars that you have to spend. And you can reset this at any time. However, when you do reset it, your talents that are down here, oh, I'm not at home, so I can't open that up. If you've spent Jade to upgrade your talents, that is not refundable. But the positive is that it's still there. You can switch to it at a later date, but you're not going to get your Jade back. So once you spend your Jade, it's done. But anyway, so you would start here, and you would research this star here. And I do suggest that you max this out. But just hitting 1 in every category is going to give you this is going to unlock this skill, this star talent down here, and you can upgrade that again at home. So we're going to close this out. But all of these different constellations, they're for different types of weapons. So like this one is for guns, some bows, cannons, etc. This one is for close range melee weapons. This one's for different melee weapons, swords and whatnot. This one is for magical weapons, which is my preferred choice to go with. I just have a lot of fun with it. One other thing to touch on real quick too is over here, lunar. Invest in your lunar star, and I could probably go higher, but for right now I just have it at 1, and I do have it as a part of my my talents. And that is one of the biggest ways of upgrading your power. The next one I'm going to talk about is your bloodline. As you level up, you increase the amount of pets that you can have in your bloodline. And ideally, you want to have your strongest pets in these circles. And so, you know, Lilybell is my best. And if I tap on these over here, ones that don't say bloodline, you'll see, and I can go through and see, you know, which ones are the strongest. Interestingly enough, my Stodal, his power is 219, and Stan's power is 221. But if I replace my Stodal with Stan, then my power actually drops by 4. Not exciting, but I'll take those 4 points. And I do plan on leveling up my Stodal. So getting your bloodline opened up and put all your best pets in there, and then work on those pets. If you're gathering or mining, have your trainable pets out. Have the ones that you want to train up out, and make sure they have food in them. You have to feed them, because if they're at 0 fullness, they will not gain experience. So make sure they have food in their belly, and as you're mining and gathering, occasionally beasties will pop up. Kill them, and you will get hides, you'll get meat, you'll get XP, and your pet will get XP, and your attendant as well. So that is one way to level up your power. You don't really get any power from life skills, but you do get power from your sigils. Now, I'm not going to take my sigils out right now, but what I do recommend is that, and I have a lot of room for improvement here, and that's okay. But I do recommend that every once in a while, every other day or so, check, remove all, and then go into your inventory, and I think they're found in special, yeah. And for any one that you have 3 of, you can fuse them into the next highest grade. So, when I have 2 of these, so I'll save those, and then I will upgrade them. A lot of times, if I have lower level sigils, I'll smelt them, and then I get an essence that I can use in the shop to buy more sigils. So I like to buy the Excellent Sigil Pack. So I'll buy that for 150. And then I'll see what I got in just a minute. But you can also, with Jade, you can buy different sigils, up to 25 per day, or even with rubies. And if you notice that, you can see what their attributes are. I'm a fan of crit, so I'll go for the white quartz first. That would be my first choice. But just look at the different ones and see what attributes they have, and make your choices. And you can do the 25 per day, but if you buy 25, that can be that's 6,250 jade, and I only have 12,000, so that's half my jade. I'm not willing to spend that. I'm a little bit of a miser. So that's one very important method, and I'm going to go ahead and open up that sigil pack that I just bought right here. Use it, and I got a level 3 sigil. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the character. I'm going to go back to sigil. Oh, poop. I don't know where it's... This is going to take too long. So later on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump all these out with this remove button, and then I will put them back in, and that level 3 stone will replace something somewhere else. But that's something for another day. Another way that you can increase your power is by changing your equipment. Now, changing your weapons does not affect your power, but the equipment over here on the left, this whole line of stuff here, that does. So for instance, like right now I'm wearing these impure earrings. I click the equip tab. I do have another pair of earrings that are higher quality in my bag, and if I equip them, then I gain 98 power. So just making sure that you go through your equipment on a regular basis, and equip the best that you have, you're going to increase your power. I am going to keep wearing the ones that I've been wearing. They're fine for right now, and I just really want to let the durability I want to use them up and smelt them before I switch to the higher power. But if I'm going to be fighting something really strong, you know, I might throw on the stronger earrings, but just depends on the situation. But yes, improving your equipment will increase your power. And finally, you know, killing beasties is going to increase your XP. I'm not sure if that increases your power as well. But I do want to talk a little bit in depth about the World Info tab. And that is over here. You press this button, not the strategy button, but that button there. And then you're going to hit the World Info button right there. And this brings up a lot. All right. So the first thing that you see is the scenic spots. I have actually visited all of the scenic spots. There's 26 pages of them, and I have visited all of the scenic spots on Eastmount so far, and I have visited some of the scenic spots in the other continents and in space. Have not found any in the ocean yet, but so if you click on these scenic spots, notice that most of them give you 200 calories. All of them will give you 200 calories. Calories, not calories. We don't need extra calories. 200 calories and some kind of attribute. Most of them tend to give hit points, and I think, but I'm not sure, I haven't verified this myself, but some of them will give you other attributes like defense. And I think if you go to other continents, maybe, I don't know, it's like this one gives +2 defense. So I don't know if these are on Westmount and Southmount, and therefore giving me a bonus to defense. But that's a good way to increase your attributes and, you know, your power. Battle all the monsters. You have to kill them 3 times to get the boost to your attributes. So I've managed to kill everything that on the list 3 times. Myths are going to be like the grand beasts. I don't think you have to kill, yeah, you just have to kill them once in order to get your reward. And the legends are the humanoid NPCs that are standing around, and again they give 200 calories and attack. Maybe the older ones or the stronger ones give better, I don't know, let's see. Nope, doesn't matter if it's a 4 diamond legend or a 1 diamond legend, 200 calories and attack +2. But there's more to the legends, killing the legends and the rewards you get from them than I'm going to discuss right now. So the other thing, general, you know, when you go fishing, every fish, different fish that you catch, you get +2 to your load. When you're doing your gardening, all the different things that you research and create, you get a bonus to your load. Everything that you cook, you get a bonus to your fullness, which means that you have to eat less, you stay full longer. This particular one gives armor pierce +2. So some of the ones that give battle buffs will give you armor pierce rather than fullness. And there's 13 pages of recipes to go through that will increase your attributes. Attendance, all the different ones that you can collect, they all give you a reward. Looks like they all give crit of some varying degree. So if you want to increase your crit, start looking for attendants that you can recruit. Create, these give you armor pierce, and these are different vehicles, and like toys, like the fan. the kite. Those give you armor pierce. Pet, these are things that you have hatched. So if you have eggs, maybe before you feed it to your pet to give your pet attributes, hatch it for yourself first, and then from then on feed them to your pet for pet attributes. But these give you crit, which I am a fan of. And then pet appearance, these are a little bit more advanced in-game things that you have to either spend money or get hard to find materials to accomplish. So that's that. Evolving, you get points for those plus crit. Stagisis is the cheapest and the easiest pet to evolve. Pinnapup is next. Mink rat would be the third. Dragon horse and serpent. Serpent is impossible to do without spending money at this time. I believe dragon horse is obtainable through effort, but the serpent is not. And then, basic gathering. If you have 100 of anything in your bag, you make this achievement. So, and this gives you increased load, which is helpful because the more stuff you can carry, the longer you can stay out there gathering, and it's just much more economical for your time. The suit, these are like your hairdos and stuff. These all give extra hit points. Clothes give extra hit points. All the different clothes that you can buy and wear, or you can get them as prizes for participating in events. And these all give hit points. And then if you transform, which I have, I used to be a fox and now I'm a goat, so I got 10 extra hit points for that. And then the Elucio weapons, you know what? I don't know about these. I think these are like skins that you can put on your weapons, but don't hold me to that because I don't understand these yet. So that is another huge way that you can gain power. And that's about all I know on that subject. I do want to talk about here it does have a little power up button here, but also the same exact button is here when you click on character, and then over here, and you notice when you log in every day that this button here is going to be lit up, and if you tap it, like, there's nothing to do. And basically what this is, it just tells you how to get more power and where to find things. So, like, for instance, if I were to click on the Chimeraland talents, click on resources, and it tells me where to find the jade, the different kinds of jade. You get them from strange beasts, you get them from sky beasts, and you can purchase them in the shop. So basically, this whole dealio is just basically it shows tutorials. So you can click on things and go through, and it tells you, about the different currencies, where to get them, more tutorials about the map, etc. It goes, they're not incredibly in-depth, but they're enough to kind of get you going. So they're definitely worth a look. And that pretty much covers all I know. And it looks like my